Full-time Nigerians. I have two very important personalities in the studio tonight. I have Professor Akin, one of the renowned political analysts that this country has produced, and also a young civil rights activist, a very political, vibrant young man, Comrade OCG. These two individuals are here to dissect the issue of tomorrow's fate of Nigeria. Please, let me be quick. Professor Comrade OCG, tell us.
Thank you, Mr. Victor, for having me. Um,
Do you think that this decision of the tribunal is going to be in the interest of justice tomorrow?
no, I don't think so. I have to be straightforward. Okay, I do not think that the decision of the tribunal will be to the interest of the masses. But then, I love Nigeria.
You love Nigeria.
Yes.
Okay, a quick one. Professor, do you think that the decision of the presidential tribunal tomorrow is going to favor the interest of justice and fairness?
Yes.
What are your reasons, sir?
The winner is still the winner.
Okay.
We APC won the election and nothing more.
All right. Comrade OCG, there are serious issues of debate comprising of qualification and winning 25%. Which one do you think is more important to you that should make us to annul the election tomorrow?
Thank you so much for the question. If if I use if regularly because of the fact that I've been in Nigeria for up to 30 years or more, and I want to tell you that the sincerity we seek had never happened, and I don't see it coming because I want to believe that the tribunal or the judicial system will be able to give justice to the common Nigerians. They will be more independent than they are. The independency of the judiciary is not very okay.
So my question for you is, what exactly do you think to be the major reason why this election should be annulled?
Okay, right. Constitutionally, okay, every president that's supposed to be the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria is supposed to win in 24 states, at least 25% each state, 24. Then at least 25% in FCT. So if you did not win 25% in FCT, it means you did not win the election. Then the issue of the document, qualification and all that, it will not be a very good thing that I dive into it as I don't have direct access to the certificate. But the issue of the percentage and who won the election and what transpired during the election is what I can say as a bona fide Nigerian, a Nigerian who had stayed here for almost the whole of my life. I've been here and I've witnessed elections. So I feel that tribunals doesn't most times does not give us what is.
Okay, thank you so much for that. Please, Professor, he has spoken on the issue of 25% and why that should decide the fate of the election. What's your stake on this matter?
The answer is there is going to be justice tomorrow.
Okay.
It is equity, justice, and fairness.
Okay.
If you are not satisfied with the result, go to the court. That is the bosom of the law.
Okay, why will we wait for the fate of Nigerians to be decided by legal practitioners tomorrow?
Yep.
In your own opinion, do you think that the provision of the law and 25% in FCT, the president has met up with that requirement?
Yes.
So why do you think so?
I think Abuja itself is and Abuja.
And Abuja.
And Abuja. Abuja is not going to be treated special. If you want to tell me now that if I win 9 states and Abuja, and somebody win 13 states and without Abuja, that person has won the election? It is not so. You must win this election convincingly. Abuja will be treated as a state.
Okay.
That is my take, sir.
Okay, thank you so much. back to Comrade OCG, our elementary knowledge of English say and means joining together. Do you think that um, the and Abuja is something that can be neglected if a president does not win 25% in Abuja?
No, no, sir. Mr. Victor, thank you for the question. In a civilized country, you don't, this particular issue will not need much legal attention, because even the person declared the winner and the person that lost would have known the truth. But since it's here, let us face the fact. The fact is, if any president did not get up to 25% in Abuja, the president did not win.
Why is 25% in Abuja compulsory?
It's not compulsory.
Is it compulsory?
No,
By even by the provision of our constitution?
it's not compulsory.
Okay. Why do you say so, sir?
It's 25 states.
Okay.
25 states. And we won in 26
26.
states, which means Abuja is not special.
Is Abuja a state?
It's not a state.
Okay.
But politically, it will be treated as a state.
Okay. Politically, it could be treated as a state.
Yes.
What's your stake on that?
I think the professor is confused,
Okay.
because if you say Abuja is not a state,
Okay.
please, you have to stick to the fact that Abuja is not a state.
Okay.
It is in every of the states we have state governors, we have commissioners, we have state speaker of House of Assembly, deputy speaker. But in Abuja, we do not have speaker, House of Assembly in Abuja. States in Nigeria has commissioners. We do not have in Abuja.
If you say Abuja is not a state, what is Abuja?
Abuja is the federal capital territory where the president lives, and it has a special place in the constitutional jurisdiction of the country, the constitutional corridor of the country. Abuja is special, and if Ebonyi becomes capital, a federal capital territory, it will also be treated as the same. If Akwa Ibom becomes federal capital territory, it will also be treated as same. So anyone saying Abuja is treated politically and economically as a state is confused.
Okay. Thank you so much. Let's leave the fate of this very decision in the hands of our legal system. But let's look at the post reactions of the two sides of the election judgment tomorrow. What happens if this election is annulled?
Well, if the election is annulled, just like maybe your uncle or your child died of HIV, and all of a sudden the person comes back to life. What is the wishes or the wish of the belief is that their brother or sister comes back to life. So if the election is annulled, it's a welcome development, because it will further clarify or further gives strength to the electorate that the judicial system is very functional and standard.
All right, thank you so much, Corporate OCG. Back to you, Professor. What if the election is not annulled? What do you think
If it's not annulled or if it is annulled.
if it is not annulled?
If it is not,
Yes,
it means
considering the supporters of those who took the present president to court, what do you think it's a presumption will happen?
nothing will happen.
What if it is annulled?
Nothing will happen. This is Nigeria.
Wow. Okay, this is a very wonderful time with both a political analyst, Professor
Akile.
Akile. It's a rare privilege with you, and I'm also in the studio with one of the most renowned human rights political activists as well, Comrade OCG. This conversation will continue on the next platform as we await the fate of this election tribunal.
Mr. President,
Your last
please.
word, please. Your last word.
Okay, so thank you so much for the rare privilege to speak and address Nigerians at this all important period. I want to say this. I am not a supporter of any of the candidates. I support democracy. I love. I want to say. I want a Nigeria where human right is protected. I want a Nigeria where everyone is treated equal. I want a Nigeria that has Nigerians. I want a Nigeria where the economy is working. And sometimes when we speak in this manner, some people will misunderstand the plight of the Nigerians, which I count myself to be one. So I love Nigeria and love anyone who emerged legitimately as the president of the country. I want to say good evening to Nigerians.
Thank you so much, Comrade Osigi. Professor, please, what's your last word on the
My
take on
brother,
tonight?
I am a man of little words. I don't talk too much. I don't talk dance around. Who doesn't love Nigeria? We all love our country. Let's wait and let's hear what happens tomorrow. But my take is that Abuja is not treated specially. Thank you.
Thank you so much for being part of this very interview tonight. We are counting down a few hours to the decision that will change our democracy, either strengthen it or weaken it. Nigerians, let's watch out. The next interview, we are having these people on our debate again, Professor and Comrade Osigi. Have a wonderful night.